Cars.com Auto Review.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Geiger with Cars.com, and this is the 2013 Mazda 2. Mazda's smallest car originally hit the market for model year 2011, and not much has changed since. Although it's closely related to the Ford Fiesta, the Mazda has a more sophisticated looking interior and is much more fun to drive. It's also hard to miss its unmistakable grin. Overall, I think the interior has a really clean, simple layout. The bubble-like instrument panel is fun-looking, and it's also easy to navigate. There's clear climate dials and intuitive radio buttons. I think the cabin is more grown-up than the Ford Fiesta. There's red piping on the seats, and some glossy black trim really classes things up. It looks more interesting than the bland Honda Fit and kind of chintzy-looking Nissan Versa. Looks can be deceiving, though. There's lots of hard plastic everywhere, and not even the door panels are padded. And this vinyl on the shifter looks really cheap. Another annoyance are these cup holders. They're under the armrest, and it's really tough to get something out, especially when hot coffee is involved. 100 horsepower may not sound like a lot, but it's enough for the Mazda 2. In fact, it's plenty. In stop-and-go traffic, the Mazda 2 even felt zippy. I tested the 5-speed manual transmission and liked its light clutch and solid direct shifter. If a manual is not for you, a 4-speed automatic is optional. Slogging through the city's gridlock was a chore. But did it make the Mazda 2 more fun to drive in certain situations? Absolutely. With a manual, the Mazda 2 is EPA rated at 29 city, 35 highway. Not as great as the Fiesta's 29 city, 38 highway rating, but better than the Fit and the Versa. Handling is another strong point. The Mazda 2 is very agile and maneuverable. It's fun to drive, and it's got a really tight turning radius, so parking is easy. Wind and road noise are an issue, especially on the highway. However, it's a problem that most subcompacts have. The Mazda 2 is a couple inches shorter than most of its competitors, including the Ford Fiesta. That means room back here is tight. I had enough head and leg room, but taller passengers will want more, especially in the back seat. But that's not the worst part. Second row passengers get a totally no-frills back seat. There's no storage here, there's no cup holders, and the seat is very firm and flat. There's also no head restraint for the middle passenger, making it unsafe. In back, there's a little bit more room than the Ford Fiesta, but competitors offer much more. The Fit and Versa offer loads more cargo room, and it's usable space. I couldn't even fit a small umbrella stroller in the back. The Mazda 2 is available in sport and up-level touring trims and starts at $15,515 including destination. This is the touring model. It comes with steering wheel audio controls, cruise control, a rear spoiler, fog lights, alloy wheels, and it starts just over $17,000. The Mazda 2's interior materials could really use an upgrade. It's also a tad more expensive than a lot of subcompacts in the class, including the Ford Fiesta. However, driving one will really make you smile.
For more car-related news, go to Cars.com or our blog, KickingTires.net.